It's been a while since I've done a haul, especially an Amazon haul, and now it's time. This is just going to be a casual video. As you can see right now, I'm on the floor. The work week is done. It's time to have a little bit of fun. I actually spent the day yesterday at the beach, had a little bit of a beach day. So today we're just going to be chill, and I'm going to go over some of the things I purchased in my recent order from Amazon. This haul is going to be a culmination of things. I have everything from tech to travel accessories to a little bit of clothing, a little bit of jewelry, and more. So let's go ahead and start, because this is probably the largest haul that I've ever done from Amazon, and it's going to take a minute. So first up is actually going to be this new case for my Mac Air. I had a purpley blue cover on it before, but now I have this kind of gradient. They call it a baby pink. To me, it looks more like a peach. I thought it was great for summer. My MacBook is rose gold, so it kind of fits that a little bit. I did also get new skins for the keyboard, so this is going to be first up, just a little bit something new, and it does kind of have that soft feeling. It's not really a gloss shiny finish, it's more matte, kind of just a soft texture to the touch. Next is going to be this Toshiba external hard drive. I had to get this one again for my Mac Air because when I've been editing my videos recently, it's telling me that I'm starting to run out of storage space. So I picked this one up that way. From now on, I can edit my videos straight from the external hard drive, and I'll have to save all of that to my computer itself. Now, that being said, I do have the Mac Air, and there are no USB ports, so I had to get a cable that was going to allow me to connect this external hard drive to my Mac. This one does connect the external hard drive with this micro USB, and then the other end fits directly into my computer. I believe it's a USB-C. I could be wrong about that, but I'll have it on the screen for you. Shifting gears a little bit, we're going to move away from the computer accessories. It's still tech though, but this one is going to be this flat wall charger. So I've had a flat wall charger before, but it was big and bulky and actually got some liquid spilt on it, so it no longer works. So I was needing a new one, and I was actually pleasantly surprised when this one came in, because it is very small. If you see this in the palm of my hand here, it is very lightweight, it's very compact. This one not only has a USB, but also that USB-C, I believe it is. It's what will connect to my Mac Air. So that one will go straight in there. You have two different ones. Again, it's flat. Your little prongs here fold up. It doesn't take up any space. Speaking of prongs though, your prongs are not polarized. So you can either charge this one normally, or you can flip it and charge it this way as well. Whatever you need to do to make room for yourself. They're not polarized, so it's not going to matter how you're plugging this one in. Next, I have a portable charger for you, and this is from the brand Bonai. This charger, as you can see, is quite large and it is heavy. One of the things I noticed as soon as I got this one in is how heavy this is. They show you on the website that you can take this in your pocket. This is going to weigh you down. This weighs at least 2 to 3 times more than my iPhone 11 Pro Max, and that weighs my pockets down already. So this one is at least 2 to 3 times that weight. Now, the whole reason I picked up this charger is because, again, I am planning a trip to Disney this fall, and I want to take a portable charger. This one has 4 USB outlets that should allow it to charge 4 different devices at once. Will I need that? Probably not, but I will be testing that out to see if it does work, and so stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed, because I do already plan on doing a dedicated video to this and this alone, so make sure that you stay tuned for that. All of that being said, I did need a case for this. I'm not just going to take this as is. I need something to carry it in. So I went ahead and picked up a matching case. This one was linked. You know, if you scroll down to the bottom of the Amazon page, it kind of tells you what you can buy with this one, and it showed this. This case you can get in this rose gold, black, or I believe some sort of like black stripe. But this one is perfect. This fits in here, right here underneath this little strap. You have your little mesh side here. This portable charger did come with its own cord that will charge it, so that also fits in here quite nicely. I had considered getting another one of these flat wall chargers and keeping it in here, but it's kind of bulky. It doesn't really have that much room. It doesn't want to close properly. so I'll just have to make sure that I do take that with me. But as far as this goes, it will at least hold the cord that is going to charge the portable battery, as well as the battery itself. The next product I want to share with you, I can't actually show you, so I'll have to insert a picture of it. But it is the new lighting that I'm using. It is a new soft light. As you may or may not have noticed, I've moved into a different area to film. The light seems a little off. It's kind of green. That is due to the new window. I do have a huge window right here bringing me all the natural lighting, but it has this safety coating on it for the UVA, UVB rays, and it's a green tint, so it's making all that lighting green. So when I moved over to this new area to film, the lighting source that I was using wasn't powerful enough, so I needed new lighting. I haven't checked any of this footage yet, but from what I can tell, this is a pretty bright light. It's also larger in size, so hopefully it's gonna brighten this space up and make it a little bit less green. Time will tell. I'll notice once I start editing this video. Alright, we're still on tech, but this next one is going to be a Bluetooth speaker. So I've wanted to get a new waterproof speaker to take to the beach, to the river. If you saw my packing for the beach video, which I will link for you, I mentioned that I had a speaker in there that I had previously purchased, which kind of acted as a speaker and a wet box, but it didn't really get loud enough when we actually went to the beach, so I wanted to pick up another one. So I went and picked up this portable waterproof speaker while I was placing my order from Amazon. This one you can take a call. You do have your volume, which also will let you skip back or forth to the next track. This one also has lighting. It will change color. You can change all of that with this equalizer button. Now this one also doesn't get very loud. I was a little disappointed in that. I did take it to the beach yesterday. It got loud enough for me, but again, if you're in a group and you're wanting it loud, this one's not going to do that for you. But I'm still going to use it. I'm still going to take it with me, use it around the house, wherever. And if you haven't noticed yet, I am someone who wants a protective case to go over a lot of my electronics, and this speaker is no exception. So of course I had to get the matching case for it. Now again, this one is linked just the way the case for that portable speaker was. You'll have to scroll down to the bottom of that Amazon page to be able to see. It's not going to be sold with this speaker. They are sold separately. Again, both are offered in multiple colors. I did choose the pink for both. Just know that there are other color options available to you. Now this one will fit this speaker. You're not going to have a lot of extra room, but it does fit it. It also has this little mesh pouch up here at the top. Now the difference on this pouch is it's not open. It's actually Velcro. So you just stick all of your cords, any kind of charger that you might need in there, and then just press it down and it's Velcroed shut. That is something I really like, because if you go back to look at the one here for this portable charger, and most of these carrying cases, they're just open. It's kind of an elastic band here at the top, but this one is actually Velcro, so it should at least stay closed to keep those cords or whatever you have in there safe. Again, it could be that it's just not for you, it's not going to be loud enough, but I can make it work. Next up is a product that I've actually been using while doing this video because it's quite hot and I needed to cool down, and that is going to be this portable fan here. Now I've seen Jessica Braun use this when she and her family are going on Disney trips, so I'm going to Disney. Of course I wanted to pick this up. One of the cool features about this fan is that it actually has this little reservoir here that goes around it that you can actually fill with water, so that you not only get the fan breeze, but you can also get the mist, which will help cool you down. This fan also has color lighting that you can turn on if that's something that you're into. It does fold down for travel. You could put it this way and attach it. It does come with another little attachment that will allow you to clip this onto something, as well as a small water bottle with a little nozzle that will allow you to put the water in your fan as well. This one has 3 different speeds that you control here with this little button on the side. This is going to be low speed, medium speed, and high speed. So you can see that high speed right there, that is enough to move my hair. So this little fan puts out some power. Do not sleep on this fan. That's all of the tech gear, so let's switch it over and go to a little bit more of travel accessories. And first up is going to be a garment bag. Again, this one is huge, so I'm going to have to insert a picture here for you. But my reasoning for getting this bag is for my sister's wedding coming up next month. I actually needed a bag not only for my dress, but also for my shoes. And this bag, as you can see in the picture, has multiple little compartments on the bottom of the bag. One thing I noticed when I got this bag in is that it is huge. So you're not only going to be able to put that dress in there, you can do your shoes, you could do undergarments, you could do any kind of accessories that you might need and put it all in one bag. Next up, I got this little portable laundry bag. Again, I'm taking a trip. I need something that I can put my dirty clothes in, and I didn't want to just take, you know, a Walmart bag or some other type of full-on backpack or anything like that. So I went ahead and picked up this small little foldable laundry bag. It has got the cutest detailing, this black and gold. It just makes it look so nice, and you can actually unfold it. And it becomes this garment bag here that you can put all of your dirty clothes in. It does have a drawstring on the side. That way you're not mixing your dirty clothes with any clean clothes that you might be packing. Now, the question is going to be, can I get this folded up and put it back into this bag? So let's see if we're able to do that. It looks so far like you just fold it in thirds. Fold the bottom, fold the top, and then fold it on itself. So it did take me a minute. It's given me a little bit of trouble. That could be user error. Could be I just need to play with it a little bit more and get used to it, but it's not as flat, but there we go. Still, we did it. So basically you're going to fold it into thirds, and then you'll fold each side in and zip it up as you go. Next up is going to be this little pill organizer. I will pop up a picture for you on the screen because this one did come in a pack of 4. These little pill organizers, again, are for my trip. I do want to take this just in case I need some ibuprofen, Tylenol, whatever. This one actually has 2 large compartments here at the top and then 6 smaller ones here with this little closure. And it's very thin. It's not very long. It should not take up very much storage space, but it could fit in my mini backpack that I'm going to use on the days that I do go to the park. Alright, we're still on the travel accessories, and next up, something I haven't shown you yet at all in any of my packing videos, and that is going to be this travel bottle set. Of course, I'm going to get some of the travel size of my hair products especially, but for just like shampoos, conditioner, body wash, my Pond's cold cream so I can take my makeup off at the end of the day, I needed a travel set, and that is why I chose this one. Now, not only are you getting the bag, one of the things I really liked about this set is that you are getting these little pots. I mentioned that I was going to need to take Pond's cold cream, and I figured I could take it better in this than in one of the bottles. The bottles are actually larger than I would want to take that much, so I think I'm going to put it in these little pots, and they should work out great. Not only are you getting 2 of these pots, but you're also going to get 2 of the bottles here. This could be used for lotion, body wash, whatever you want to use that for. You get 2 spray bottles. Maybe you have some hair product that you want to spray, as well as 2 pump bottles. So again, you've got options with this one, and another nice thing about this set is the accessories that come with it. So you get a little spatula, you're going to get a little funnel here to put product in, that way you're not making a mess. I'm not going to even lie to you, I really don't even know what this one is. Now, although this travel bag is cute, it's not going to be what I use. This little bag, while containing these bottles, isn't going to contain the other bottles that I mentioned, especially the hair products. My next item is actually going to be a travel toiletry bag. This one, I have to say, is quite nice. Now, looking at it just right here, flat, it looks like there is so much space in this bag. Once I actually get bottles and everything and it bulk it up a little bit, that may change. But for now, this looks like it is going to have plenty of space. Right here in the front, you do have this double zipper for this, probably what you could use as a kind of a cosmetic area. You're going to have this zipper here with this huge space right here. There are no dividers, it's all one big space. And then down here you do have this little flap with what I'm assuming could be makeup brushes. You also could do like a hairbrush or a toothbrush, that kind of thing, and then have it protected right here with this plastic covering. Let's move into the main compartment of this bag. Again, you do have the double zippers. These zippers seem to be quite nice. You know, some zippers you can tell they're pretty cheap, they're going to break easily. This zipper feels nice so far. So once you get into the bulk of the bag, you can see it does have this little hanger here. That way you can hang it if you need to. And starting from the top to the bottom, you are going to have two small zipper compartments here. You do have a large zipper compartment here that is going to have these little divided pockets, as well as this elastic strap to help keep everything in its place, not fall over, possibly spill out, creating a mess. But if you do have something like that, then again, it's going to be protected because all of these windows are plastic. Now, if we're going into the bottom compartments of this bag, again, you do have a foldable little compartment here, and this bottom part is detachable. You've got a little zipper here where you can take that off, but it is going to be one large compartment here. This one is very thin, so if you put anything too bulky, it's probably going to take up a lot of room. You're probably going to want to put things that aren't too thick in this bottom compartment. For our last compartment, you do have this little zipper here at the bottom that is very thin, very shallow. If you want to put anything here, again, that could be a toothbrush, a small thin comb, whatever you may need. Then you're going to have this zipper here that goes pretty much around the perimeter of the top of that space that will fold down. And again, you do have three large tacked elastic pockets. So everything should be staying in place. Hopefully nothing will spill out. But again, that is just organization right there. Everything kind of folds in itself. I'm going to put this one to the test and I will let you know how it goes. Next up, I have a weekender bag for you. I will probably have to insert another picture here because this one, again, is quite large. Now, I wanted this bag for my trip because everything else is going to be packed in suitcases and possibly put in the trunk. I won't have easy access to it, but there are a few things I want to have access to while in the car. You know, cell phone, iPad, travel pillow, change of clothes, whatever that may be. So I just wanted a bag, and initially I had thought about getting a backpack, but then I found this bag and there's so much organization and so much space in this bag. If I remember correctly, this one does come in other colors, but I chose this kind of natural canvas with this tan detailing and gold hardware. So here on the front, you do have this small zipper pocket, and this one is quite shallow. This pocket's only going to about right here, so it doesn't cover this whole front of the bag. So, you know, if you want to put your keys, an ID, something, a small wallet that you have easy access to, that's probably where you could put that. On the back of the bag, if you are traveling, you know, by air, a plane or anything, this one does have this little slot here where you can set it down on top of your luggage. It does have two handles that you could use, or it does have this large shoulder strap. So that is the exterior of the bag. Let's go ahead and get into the interior of the bag. So first off, you're going to have two large pockets here that you could use. One main large compartment that could fit whatever it is you're needing to travel with. Here under this little elastic strap, you have kind of your computer compartment where you could take your laptop, and there is a little zipper compartment behind that as well. This bag, empty, looks huge. I think I could get so much in this bag and probably still have a little bit of room. If you're interested in seeing more detailing on this bag or how it actually packs, how much I'm able to pack, then just leave me a comment below and I'll be more than happy to do a separate video on that for you. If you can tell, not only by this video but other videos, I am a bag hoarder probably. Not only handbags but travel bags, and like my next product, beach bags. Last year I did originally get a beach bag that I use for the river. I will link that packing with me video if you're interested in that. This year I had a different bag that I was using when going to the beach. Again, I have a packing video. I will link that for you as well. But what I found with my recent beach bag is that while it had that kind of boho look to it that I like, it wasn't waterproof. And you're saying, well, Lori, you're going to the beach, there's water. Yes, we actually got caught in the rain though, and all of my stuff inside got soaked. So I want a bag, especially for the beach, that is waterproof, and that is where this bag comes into play. So this bag comes in multiple patterns. It's not just this one. While I will say this pattern, this pineapple pattern, here in person, that background kind of looks a little yellowy green. To me, online, it looked a little bit more white, but I can live with it. It's nothing too major. But there are multiple prints, plenty for you to choose from. So let's start with what this bag has to offer. So starting out on the front, you have two large open pockets here on the front. You have a large pocket on each side, perfect for a water bottle, any kind of drink container that you want to take. I actually put my water shoes here in the front, and they fit quite well. If you go to the back of the bag, you have this small little zipper compartment here, which I did keep my mini wallet in and keys. That way, that's kind of easy access for you. You don't have to go digging through your bag, but you know that all of this is waterproof, so it's still going to be protected. Now, as you can see, there are two zipper compartments here on the top. They are both double zippered. One compartment that has the white interior is going to be your wet area. If you have any kind of electronic, clothing, anything that you don't want to compromise and possibly get wet, you're going to want to put it in this area, because that will keep all of your belongings dry. Switching it over to the gray interior portion, again, the outer material does say that it's waterproof, but this area specifically is going to be your dry compartment. So if you have towels, anything like that, then you can put them in here. You also have two large pockets if you want to put your cell phone there, but if it were me, I would put it in the other side. I think they don't offer you any on this one, mainly because this wet side, to me, is a little backwards. You could put your wet clothing in here and it won't get on anything on the other side, but for me, I'm going to put anything that I don't want damaged by water in the white compartment. So I think they should have put a few of these little interior pockets in that side, but they did not. But that is where I would put any kind of electronic that you're going to take. That way you know it's protected. I will say I did take this one to the beach with me yesterday. I packed everything that I've gotten used to packing for the beach, which again, I do have a video for that. In my previous bag, when I was packing all of that, it kind of got a little full, a little bulky. I was able to get everything in here and have room left over. That was amazing to me. I actually packed a few new things. I took the speaker, like I said, so I had extra bulk in here and still had room for more. So this bag is quite large, especially if you're going as a family. This would be a great size to take anywhere, any kind of trip. It doesn't have to be the beach, but this is a great bag. I did mention to you taking your phone and possibly putting it in that one compartment of that bag, but if you don't feel safe for that, I don't blame you. I don't trust it either. So for that, I went ahead and got a specific wet box. This one is waterproof. You can put your cell phone, wallet, keys, anything in there, and it's going to keep that sealed and tight and protected. Now, one of the things I really like about this one is the length of it. You've probably seen boxes similar to these in your fish and tackle section of a store. Those were not long enough for me to put my Pro Max cell phone. My cell phone was too long. This one, not only can I put my cell phone, but I actually have a little bit of space left over for keys, cards, whatever it is that you may need to put in there. This one does have enough depth to it that you could put 2, maybe even 3 cell phones in here if you needed to. And another thing that I really like about the interior of this one is the blue side is rubberized, so it's not going to scratch, it's not rough. The top part is still plastic, so you can never be too careful. Even though that bag said it is waterproof, I want to be extra sure. I spent a lot of money on that cell phone. I want it protected, and this gives me peace of mind for that. Alright, I have 2 jewelry pieces that I want to share with you today, and they are 2 that I've been wearing throughout the video. First are going to be these thick, chunky gold hoops that I'm wearing. These, I think, just kind of take your look up just a notch. If you have any kind of casual look and you want to accessorize it a little bit, but you don't want to go too large, then these are perfect. Now, I love my big hoops. I wear them all the time. That's not going to change, but I just want to kind of mix things up a little bit, and we're just kind of a different look. I think these gold hoops really do that for me. Then I have this gold bracelet that I've been wearing. I do plan on wearing this one to my sister's wedding next month. I just kind of really liked the shimmery shyness of these cubic zirconia little studs here. The gold band, I do have it here compared to a bangle that I've had for quite some time. So I'm curious to see the quality of this new one, how it will perform against this one that I've had. This one I have washed my hands. It's taken a beating. It's still kicking. It's still going. Love it. This new one, one of the things I really don't like is going to be the closure here. Now this one is kind of a tension closing, but this new one is going to be kind of an old school bracelet closure that I really don't care for. That looks really delicate to me. Knowing myself, that could potentially break. So I'm not the biggest fan of that closure. I do like the overall look of it though. So for now, we're just going to go with it and see how long I can make it last. We're almost to the end. I promise I have just a few more products, so stay with me. Up next are going to be some new sneakers. Are you tired of hearing me talk about my Disney trip yet? I know you have to be, but I've got to be prepared. And when I looked on the internet for shoes that are good for high arch feet, I came across these Asics. So I went ahead and tried these on in my local shoe station. I really liked the look of them, but they didn't have my size. So when I saw that they were on Amazon, you know I had to put them in my cart and add them to my order. So these Asics Gel Content 7 shoes, they do come in a few different colors. I also wanted to get these in the white with the light blue, but they seem to be sold out everywhere, not just Amazon. Everywhere I try to get those, they're sold out. So I went ahead and picked up the gray and the pink. I really do like not only the look of these, but when I tried them on, they seem to be comfortable and fit well. So I went ahead and decided to pick those up for my trip. As we all know that I'm going to be doing a ton of walking when I actually go to Disney. Second to last thing, we're almost there, I promise, is going to be a lounge set. I will go ahead and pop a picture here because this one, again, is more than I can show you right here. But it is the softest material, is this long sleeved. I thought this was going to be more of a creamy neutral color. It did come in a little darker than I expected. I thought it was going to be, again, you know, cream neutral. This is more kind of a brownie color, but that doesn't bother me at all. So I did pick this one up because I found a new YouTube channel. I did see that Madison Payne here on YouTube was raving about not only these but also these hoop earrings as well. If by some chance you have not discovered her channel, I will link it for you because I promise you she is so good at fashion, giving you great clothing options on a budget, and she styles them as well. That way you can see how they could work for you in different ways. So again, I will link that for you. You've got to check out her channel if you haven't already. So we're finally to our last product here. This one is going to be more of a decor piece, and it is this clock here. You kind of see it has this kind of distressed antique look going on with a little fleur-de-lis at the top. This one, I have kind of subtle and not so subtle little accessories in this room that are kind of nods to Beauty and the Beast. Like here, this little rose detailing on my vanity. I have the rose and the globe light that I have, and so I wanted something else that's kind of a little bit subtle, but yet if you know me, you know what it is. And I thought this clock was perfect. Not only does the color fit my room decor, but the little fleur-de-lis here is a French accent, so you know, Beauty and the Beast. But I will be putting this one on the little bedside table in the other part of my room to kind of just give that little nod there as well. Alright guys, we did it. If you are still here, thank you so much. I know this is a long, drawn out video. This is the most I've ever purchased from Amazon at one time, so it did take a while. As promised, I did mention a few packing videos, so I will have those linked for you. If you are interested in seeing either of those, then go check them out right here. If not, then I hope that you will subscribe. That way I can see you in the next video.